everyone, and welcome to a bit of a catch-up vlog today. I am currently at Mudderford Quay. If you watched our beach hut vlog, you'll know where this is. I've just parked the car and I'm going to get on the next ferry to go over to the beach hut. But I have had a week, one of those weeks where everything has gone wrong. I've had so many issues, so many technical problems with my Phantasialand vlog, and I felt high stress levels. So I came down to the beach a few days ago with Benj so I could edit from here. I had like a little remote office going on. In fact, I'll show you. It was so nice. I felt really productive and just felt so lucky to have a place that I could move my whole desk to. And then last night I took my laptop back home and I said to Ben, I'll just be an hour, I'll export it and upload it while I'm at home on the speedy Wi-Fi and then I'll come back. I got home and it just wouldn't export. It was having loads of issues. The whole video was a nightmare. It's so boring, there's no point because the vlog's already up by this point. But I was up until 1 AM in the end, so I just decided to sleep at home. And Benji was like, oh no, I've never slept on my own, and it was not the plan, but I'm coming back to join him now. It's now 9 AM and I'm getting on the next ferry. But I wanted to update you on so many things that I've written down on my little list. You know, I like to have a phone list because the next few weeks are going to be pretty busy. We are obviously prepping now for Canada, so you're going to see a prepping for Canada vlog. I think I'm going to try and film it this weekend if all goes to plan. Nothing's gone to plan this week, guys, so we'll see. And then a pack with me, definitely. I feel like we haven't done a pack with me vlog for the last few trips just because a lot of them have been very last minute or I've just not had a time. But Canada, I really want to get everything laid out. I've got that lovely spare room now that I can organize all of my things, and we're gonna pack for that trip. So I think I'll have the prepping vlog this week, packing vlog next week, and we also have our bedroom renovation video that I want to upload this week for you as well. So that'll be next Monday. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you to see it. It's so gorgeous. We are nearly there. We're at the decorating stage of the bedroom. That's coming your way too. And then my plan is, instead of spreading these vlogs out for the next few weeks, I thought I'll get them all up for you, and then I'm not going to upload anything whilst we're in Canada. So for the first two and a half weeks of September, there'll be no vlogs. That's what to expect over the next month. But I have written down home, travel, and just some favorites. We're going to keep it fairly light today. I'm not running errands or going anywhere. I just wanted to show you and run you through a few things. Whew. Let's start with home stuff. As you know, we've been renovating, redecorating, reorganizing our house. You've already seen our spare room. As I mentioned, the main bedroom is coming up, but we also have been working on our cloakroom, this downstairs small little random room that we've never really fully known what to do with. And Benji has transformed it into the most amazing, well-organized room that just suits our needs so much better. We actually documented that journey, but it doesn't really warrant a whole vlog, so I'm going to put it in here. But before I do, some context. This room was a dumping ground. We decided that that was another room that needed some love and attention, so I'm going to insert it in now and you're going to see what Benji's done to make this space so much better.
I'm just going to premise, I promise this room doesn't normally look like this. This is like 2.5 trips worth of stuff that's just been dumped and left.
I actually think it's important to show it at its worst, because this is why we're finding it hard to keep tidy.
Exactly that. You can't really get to your shoe cupboard.
Look at all the shoes.
I've not really got an excuse, but never mind. Our games don't fit in. We have so many games that we love.
I think we do need to declutter some though, don't we? Because we get sent so many.
Like a primary and a secondary storage.
Yeah.
Games we use all the time, games that we only use.
That's filled with games, and so are all these cupboards as well. There's loads of games everywhere. In the drawers, yeah. This IKEA thing is actually quite good. It just, everything needs to come out.
I've basically seen a reel online. They have wardrobes left to right, and then they're like, I assume they're full-size wardrobes, but then they cut the tops off, keep the doors.
I also don't like this wardrobe. This doesn't work for us. No. The way it comes out, it doesn't work. So we're thinking of having hooks on the wall and a bench that around the bottom that we can sit on to put our shoes on, which makes so much more sense.
I'm doing this. We don't know what we're doing yet.
No, it's going to be a work in progress.
Also, I'm going to reboard this because this is just original, but you see how much that flexes.
And then, sorry, going back down to, so obviously the shoes situation's not working for us. And then behind you, we've got your golf clubs, which take up a lot of space. We also have coats behind the door, and it's just a bit of chaos, to be honest. So yeah, this is the before, and we're going to show you the after.
It's the next day.
Oh, okay.
This is what it looks like empty. So it's quite a big space.
Yeah, we definitely just dumped things in when we first moved in, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did not utilise the space well, so this is exciting.
Literally feel like wind coming through.
Ooh, I mean, we don't need this room really
Why is
warm,
there a
but...
hole there? Like,
Oh, it's so
just
badly
so
done.
poor. This tape line is straight, so that's how far out that back wall is.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to have to build a new wall through there, square. We'll obviously lose 50 mil, 100 mil there, but at least I've got a straight wall to work off of.
And then the
for
furniture will be
units.
flat, yeah.
So otherwise we just have a void at the back, or that one will have to be massively scribed out.
Well done. Good.
There's no stud work on the back wall. The plasterboard is just attached to this Celotex. There's massive gaps going down, so any insulation, the hot air is just going to be pumping through there, and the cold air's coming in. The reason why that kicks out there is that's our outside wall. This is now like a big project. So I've put this in some insulation sheeting in. You can already feel it's pretty toasty in here.
It's getting warmer, yeah.
It was like a cave in here before. This is what we've done today. Plasterboard.
I know you've done a lot and it doesn't look like much has changed.
This is the depressing bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the sad part. But yeah, it's coming together. It actually feels warmer in here as well already.
So much warmer.
Yeah.
This is actually, I'm a little bit toasty in here.
Oh my gosh. Bench. It's looking good.
Every day it's getting better and better. We have lights.
Yay!
I also have the first coat of a mist coat. Got fire rated spotlights because it's quite shallow towards the insulation, so obviously bomb. So it's been 2 weeks since the last clip. Since then we've completely done the spare bedroom. This is where we're at now. We have 8 metered cupboards in that I've cut the backs out so that they match the slope of the ceiling, and then I've put this green panel which matches the doors on there just to tie that together, because obviously otherwise you just have a hollow back.
And these are kitchen units from IKEA.
Yeah, kitchen units metered they're called. We've had a little bit of a mix up with the doors. They've sent the wrong doors and they're not in stock, so we've got to wait for them.
Oh, and we had the radiator removed, but we just figured this room doesn't need heating because it's a cloakroom.
So hot. Now
Yeah.
that they're properly insulated, it actually just keeps
It's warm, yeah. Oh yeah, the lights, they look so good.
Yes. Kitchen wall units. I've got drawers inside.
This is going to be a bench to put our shoes on. We're getting there. You're doing an amazing job. It's looking good.
So
And I couldn't quite show him around the corner, but there is a gap here for Benji's golf clubs.
we have door fronts. These drawers are getting changed to match these, and also this isn't fixed. We can start.
Filling the cupboards. Oh, Benji started putting his shoes in, which looks good.
That's just the top unit so far.
And then this will be mine on the left.
Exactly the same. We're going to fill these two with all of our games and bits and bobs. Come on in.
The finished results.
Finished results.
This is exciting. We've got a bench down here.
Which has got bigger shoes, and we've got an extra drawer.
Didn't know that was empty. We haven't put anything on the wall here, as you can see yet. We haven't quite decided what we want. Maybe a mirror, maybe some art. We're not decided.
And we've got our Bonnie print to go up here.
Yeah. Instead of having the coats there, we've actually popped them around the corner. Yeah, we have quite a lot of coats, we realised, that were taking loads of space. Benji built us this little wrapping paper storage.
Little extra panels that we had from the IKEA stuff.
With umbrellas in as well. Look how good that is. And then obviously he's got his golf clubs over in that corner, which is so nice and neat and tidy. There is nothing on the floor.
Right, Hoover plugs in here.
All our shoes. And we've been using this for a couple of weeks now, so we're just getting the hang of what goes where.
That's everything.
Yeah, we do have a lot of shoes. Just like
all your
cricket and
stuff.
crafting. It's so nice, guys. Like bits and bobs. All our games. Look at the games. A lot of them are obviously Big Potato Games. They're one of our brand partners. We have so many puzzles as well at the bottom. All our little ones in there as well. So yeah, there's loads. We won't show in that one because that's got all gifts and things for people.
might see their presents.
Yeah, it's a present box.
Party stuff.
Party bits. We have gift bags as well in that top one. Lego.
The proper bits drawer. I'm so happy with how this room's come out.
You should
It
be
feels
really
like
happy.
we've gained a whole nother room of actual proper storage.
Yeah, it's way better.
I upholstered this myself.
You did.
It's just some foam, 6mm MDF. Yeah, I upholstered it myself and I'm really happy with it.
It's great. Fits perfectly. It's exactly what we wanted. Yay!
So there we go, another renovation project complete. This really has been the summer of sprucing up our space. this, and I'm so proud of us and really grateful for Benji because he is so talented. He's done an amazing job on all the rooms so far, and we still have other ideas for the other rooms, so watch this space. If you've enjoyed the home stuff, then that is going to continue on through the winter, but those were the big ones, the main bedrooms and the cloakroom we wanted to get done. We gave ourselves a deadline and we got there, so that's exciting. So that's the cloakroom. Let's talk about travel stuff. So obviously we went to Phantasialand. Thank you so much if you watched the vlogs. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing that. A little bit of a bonus theme park summer. We obviously added in Disneyland Paris very last minute this year as well. That was a very last minute trip we booked, but has been an idea that we've been floating for a long time. We are really keen to explore other European theme parks, so watch this space for that. We are going to make it a priority to do some of the others. If we have moments in our diary where we have a long weekend or time that we can fly to somewhere, then we're going to try and make that happen and share it with you and document it. So thank you for supporting and watching the Phantasialand vlog. This week that you're watching, Benji and I have also been invited on a Virgin Voyages ship for the day. I think it's Brilliant Lady is the name of the ship, but I know nothing about Virgin Voyages, so I was so excited to be invited on board. We are really keen to get back to cruising. It's been a little while. Obviously we have our Disney cruise coming up. That's our next booked trip in Alaska, but this was an opportunity we absolutely couldn't miss. We're not going to vlog it just because I already don't have any space in my schedule for editing and uploading it before Canada, but I will cover that on Instagram, probably do a reel of some description, but it'll give us a little flavour of what it's like, what they have on offer, what the food is like. They are doing like a dinner show and we get to sleep on board on the actual ship for the night, but we're not going anywhere. It's staying docked in Portsmouth, so if you want to see that, I will share that on Instagram. And then another big chunk of vlog footage that I didn't know what to do with, but I didn't want it to go to waste. I went to London last week and I started vlogging and I abandoned the vlog. My London day started out pretty well. I got on the train and my mum was also traveling to London, so she joined me at her stop and we did the 2-hour journey up together. So let me show you a bit of that. I've parked the car, I've paid for parking, and my outfit today, I'm wearing this white midi skirt from Uniqlo. This striped top, I get asked about this a lot. I've worn this a few times this summer. I wore it in Paris. I also wore it to the British Grand Prix, but I found it in TK Maxx and it is so lovely. It's like a little cropped, thin shirt. Oh, there she is.
This train is for London Waterloo. The next station is New Milton.
We should do this more often.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So much fun. I feel like I was going on a date. Well, I am a date with you on the train.
Oh, good morning.
So funny. Good morning.
You haven't been in a vlog for a while. I thought I'd say hello.
Hello.
How glam you look.
On.
Your hair looks nice.
Thank you.
And your outfit, you look
God,
so
I
cute.
changed about 10 times. God, I didn't know what to wear. Oh my God, I had so much choice. And then I thought I'd just go really casual. Dear, oh dear. I was really glammed up before, honestly.
Wow.
Really glammed.
You look lovely.
Thank you. It's nice to see you.
Let's have a catch up. Right, short and sweet. Bye bye. Bye. See you tomorrow, hopefully. We're going to try and get the train home, aren't we? Mwah. Love you. Okay, bye. I'm going to go to my hotel, I think, and drop off my bags. Got half an hour to my meeting. I can take the bus. Seems to be the quickest route. So every time I'm navigating around London, I literally just use Apple Map and I just search for the best route. So I'll check trains, walking and a car, because sometimes a taxi is actually quicker for me. So that was all going fairly smoothly. I then arrived in London and I stayed at a hotel called Middle 8, which I booked through Secret Escapes, and I also filmed that, so arriving at the hotel and the room tour. So I think you might want to see that because it was such a lovely hotel, so let me show you that as well. We have made it to my hotel. This is where we're staying. It's called Middle 8. I've never stayed there before, and I got a fairly decent deal on Secret Escapes. My friend Joel recommended it, and I think I've booked through them a couple of times before, but not for a really long time. So I had a little look to see what they have, because the hotels that they have on their website are all really nice. They're really high quality. You get later checkout. It was about £250, I think, for the night. Normally it's about £390. So I got a really good deal. £200, give or take, is roughly my budget for a night in central London. In we go. It looks very pretty on the outside. Oh, I feel like I'm getting deja vu. I think I've been here before. Oh my gosh, I have been here before, but I don't know why. I have got major deja vu. I think I've stayed here before. But already we're onto a winner because my room is ready, which absolutely never happens. It's 11 a.m. and I've got a room already, which is insane. Also, everything in the minibar is complimentary and breakfast is included. Oh, it's lovely. Okay, on the left we have loads of storage. This is nice if you have a suitcase. Wardrobe area like this. Very nice. TV, coffee, and like cocktail making area by the looks of things. There's the bed. Oh, and there's like a little sofa area. Oh, that's so nice. Wow. Okay. How lovely. I am very, very happy about this. So it means I can dump my things safely because I've got my laptop, but I am going to take that with me. But yeah, I can like sort out all my stuff, which is really nice. I've just come out of my lunch meeting. It was in the most beautiful hotel. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put the name of it on the screen because I actually don't even know. But it was an amazing lunch. I had this like gorgeous chicken dish and we had loads of like sides to share. It was wonderful, like so nice. You know when you finish something, you're like, oh, that was just so wholesome and lovely. So I'm sure you're thinking by this point, well, what's up, Brogan? What happened? Well, I then went to a book fest event that was hosted by Waterstones at their Piccadilly store, but it was the worst event I've ever attended. It was so poorly organised. They have apologised, admitted that there was a lack of direction, there wasn't any staff members pointing people in places, but it was absolute chaos. And my friend Charlie and I went to enjoy the book signings and meet the publishers, and I wanted to show you all the books, and I was making content for my Brogan's Books Instagram account, but it was an absolute disaster day. So again, I'll show you a little bit of that. And now I've got my lovely friend Charlie. We're off to a book event. We are at Waterstones. We're here for an event called Book Fest. They are hosting loads of the publishers, there's loads of authors doing signings, they're giving away freebies, and I have a book Instagram account and I talk about reading a lot, and Charlie and I read lots of the same books together, and we thought it'd be really like fun event to come to, but it's so popular, it's like so busy. So we've queued for about 45 minutes and we're only at the top of the first set of stairs. We've had absolutely no luck. Shambles. We've been here an hour and a half, if not longer now.
Yeah.
Longer.
Like an hour, yeah.
And we've seen nothing. Not even a single stand or publisher or book.
We got a free lollipop.
We did get a lollipop. Oh no, what a flop. It was at that point that truly my energy had dipped, my mood was just like plummeting, and I went to see Hercules with my lovely friend Gary C, and truly I hadn't hung out with Gary in months, and I just wanted to selfishly enjoy my time with him. I didn't want to have to film it. Not everything has to be on camera, and I just realized at that point that I didn't need to try and, you know, force this vlog. I just wanted to be with my friends. So yeah, I got to hang out with my friend Charlie, and we all went to dinner as well at Pizza Express, and it ended up being a lovely evening. I got to see the show again, and I know I said I'd mention my thoughts on Hercules the second time round because it's been about 2 months since I saw it the first time, the musical. I still feel exactly the same. Unfortunately, the changes haven't come in that I kind of hoped they might. It's very cheesy, panto-y at times. I don't love the voice of the main actor that sings for Hercules. The I Can Go the Distance just doesn't hit. I don't like that they changed Pain and Panic to Bob and Charles. There's no Pegasus, but the muses are amazing. The costumes and the set are beautiful. We've got that Disney magic sprinkled through it. There are lots of things that are good, but there's also a lot of things I just didn't like. Also, why wasn't Hades blue? It's just like iconic. Why has he not got the blue hair, you know? So that was my London trip. I had a good time, but I didn't finish vlogging. It's actually very, very rare that I don't finish a vlog, that I don't actually follow it through. I've honestly felt so overwhelmed, and I've pushed myself so much, and I've done so much work, and I've been working with loads of brands as well. I said yes to quite a few projects, and I've been doing some reels on Instagram for Card Factory, Big Potato Games, and Air Aloe. So I would absolutely love your support if you ever see any of my ads. I've got 2 coming up for YouTube as well. The ads just help so much. They make everything possible. They allow us to do these big trips and experiences and go to Fantasia Land and stuff. So thank you so much. If you see an ad, liking it, leaving a comment. You can also repost on Instagram now. There's like a, kind of think of it like retweeting if you ever use Twitter, but there's like a little repost button. So if you do things like that, it's free. It really helps support your favorite content creators. So thank you very much. Let's end on a few favorites. The Summer I Turned Pretty, we have to talk about
about it. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm going to talk about no spoilers other than the fact I just love it so much. And I was enjoying the first 2 episodes of season 3, and then Benji basically decided he wanted to join in and watch it with me. I didn't force him, but I was like, please watch it with me because I want to talk about which team you are. So we went back to the beginning and I rewatched season 1 and 2 with him, and we're now watching season 3. So that's been wonderful to enjoy. And we're also saving Destination X. I want to watch that on the plane to Canada. It's a show that people have told me is a bit like Race Across the World meets Traitors. So I'm going to let you know how I think about that probably on Instagram, but I really want a show that I can like binge watch on the plane. There's that K-pop thing on Netflix that everyone tell me about, the Demon Hunters thing. Everyone says that I need to watch that. So that's also on my list. But other than that, I don't have anything else really. We've been seeing a lot of cinema. We've been going to the cinema. We're actually a bit behind because of our travels. So we still need to see Fantastic Four, Freakier Friday, Superman, and The Materialists is on my list as well. So we've got quite a few films to try and see squeeze in the next 2 weeks before we go to Canada. I also have been loving my graphic tees. I've been asked about these a lot. This one is just like a one I've been throwing on all summer. I mostly get them from Sainsbury's, has been my favorite place. They've had some really good ones. I also like Next, ASOS, and TK Maxx has been a really good one. So yeah, I've been living in a graphic tee and a pair of shorts. I was never a shorts kind of gal. I used to live in dresses throughout the summer, and I still love my dresses, but for days like today when I'm running around, I'm at the beach, it's a t-shirt and shorts, and I think I'm going to be living in the same sort of outfits for Canada. Also obsessed with my Oura ring. I bought this in the Amazon Prime Day deal sale, so I got a really good price on it. I've had it for just over a month now. There are quite a few smart rings on the market, and I didn't initially love how chunky it was. I'm not really a jewelry gal. You'll notice I have the same bracelets I wear every single day, sleep in these, and then my wedding and engagement ring obviously. So I wasn't initially convinced that I would enjoy wearing this because it visually looks so chunky on my finger, but I've got used to it now. I've slept in it and I don't feel it's there. I have actually been able to move it between these 2 fingers depending on my mood, but it has been amazing to track my sleep, my readiness score, so like how much energy I have, my steps, adding in my workouts, but not being obsessed with the data, just using it to my advantage. I'm still truthfully figuring it all out, and I've loved knowing things like my stress levels, how much sleep I'm getting, because I was never wearing my Apple Watch to bed because it would always run out of battery at the end of the day, so I'd always charge it at night. And knowing how many hours of sleep I'm getting, but also how good that quality of sleep is, has been quite crucial for my sort of wellness journey that I've been on. In fact, it was almost a year ago to the day that I decided I wanted to start changing my healthy habits and coming back to those things that work for me. Reading before bed, drinking more water, getting in regular workouts, you know, bringing that back, because we went on our honeymoon and we did our world cruise last year, and when we came back we sadly had to grieve the loss of our gorgeous Bonnie girl, our dog. And I think that grieving period through June, July and August last year, I just felt like I wasn't really fully present. Of course I was obviously in a state of grief, but we went on our UK road trip and we had like lots of fun through last summer, but I definitely lost all routines and I didn't feel very connected to my body. I didn't feel like I was in tune with what I needed and wanted. So over the last year, as I've mentioned in a few of my catch-up vlogs, I have been working on improving my habits and tapping into my inner child and having hobbies and fun and joy, figuring out what I need to show up and feel good each day. So that brings me back to the Oura ring, because it's been an incredible piece of technology for me to continue learning, and that is really what I've been focusing on. How can I make very small changes, because those 1% changes, they add up. I don't use it for any period tracking because I have a coil, so I haven't had a period in 5 years. But if you want to know more about your monthly cycle, and I believe they're actually doing an update for pregnancy, there's so much it can do that I just don't maximize it for. But I've really enjoyed knowing like how many calories to burn, how many steps I might need, and it will figure it out depending on how much sleep I've had, how much rest, and then how much energy I might need, and it will adjust it. It's very clever. Consider this a mini first impression, first month of the Oura ring. I will give you another update probably in a few months or so, but so far so good. I really love it, and I'm gonna bring it to Canada with me, so I'm really intrigued to see how I am on my trips and with jet lag and stuff. My last favorite, I just said, was books. There hasn't been a particular book that I have loved, but I have enjoyed reading, and I really enjoy my Brogan's Books Instagram account, and I'm working on a free book club in my broadcast channel on Brogan's Books. So make sure you go and follow that Instagram account, join the free broadcast channel, and you'll see what our first book will be in September. That's my plan anyway. I feel like I don't want to put too much pressure on it because I don't want it to take up too much of my time. I just want it to be fun and lighthearted, and I'm thinking of doing live streams at the end of the month when we finished reading the book, if I can make that happen. So yeah, that's just something I thought I'd add in as well, if that's interesting to you. And I did do a whole books chat vlog, if you want to check that out. I mentioned some of my favourite reads and what's on my TBR, etc, etc. So yeah, I'll have that all linked below for you. I'm sure you can see, because the camera is pretty high quality, but I'm absolutely sweating. It's like 1,000,000 degrees in this car. I will be back later this week, hopefully with that prepping for Canada video, bedroom renovation, and then the packing for Canada, and then no vlogs for the beginning of September whilst we're in Canada filming them. Around the middle of September, you can expect the first Canada vlog coming your way. I haven't established how many vlogs there'll be, but there'll be at least 6, maybe 7. It's getting pretty noisy around here, so I'm gonna end this quickly. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you again in my next ones. Bye.